Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week. Today we're talking about DFARS, NIST, SP 800-171, and CMMC. Why compliance isn't that complicated. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who is feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to understand all of this DFARS, NIST, SP 800-171, and CMMC compliance stuff, I've got great news for you. You found your home here at On-Call Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform into your company's on-call compliance hero. Let's jump into it. So I'm definitely going to trigger some people on this one, and I love that. I love triggering people on the internet. As a matter of fact, if I've triggered you before with one of our videos, comment below, let me know what it's about. So we're sitting around the office the other day, talking about a call we had with a potential client where they were basically saying there was no way that we could possibly come in and make them compliant within 3 days. Just simply no way. No how they weren't going to have it. Now, at this moment, I probably could have told them, hey, it turns out that the entire course to learn how to be a CMMC assessor, well, that's only 3 days. But I didn't. We said, okay, no problem. We're also the only company with an exception straight from the Cyber AB, allowing us to offer a full-blown money-back guarantee if you're not happy. Anyone else you work with is going to be a huge risk to your money because they can't offer that money-back guarantee. And if they can help you in any amount of time, well, it's probably going to be longer than several days. So they went with this, of course, because that's usually how it goes. I mean, why would you not go with a company that has a money-back guarantee so that you know you'll be happy at the end of the day? We've done this literally since 2003, and frankly, it's the only way we work. If you're not happy, if we suck, well, then you shouldn't have to pay. So they went with us, of course, but it brought out an internal conversation here at On-Call about how complicated and tough it really is to get compliant. Is it really this nightmare that everyone makes it out to be? Well, I'll tell you, our approach is not one that takes into account how difficult or complicated all of this is. To me, that is a tactic that some people out there use to try and justify massive prices and force clients into long-term golden handcuffed agreements. I'm not all about that. Simply put, in my experience, if this isn't your first time doing this, let alone the 100th, what exactly is it that's going to take you 12 to 24 months to get this done? I don't get it. And I've done it hundreds of times. My team has done it almost 1,000 times. I just disagree with that approach completely. In fact, when you call and talk with our certified experts, which by the way is a free call to make, we don't charge anything to talk directly with the actual experts. Okay, literally, you will get on with a CMMC registered practitioner who's been through the coursework, who's been through consultations before. You can ask them anything. There's no charge. You can yell their ear off for an hour. It doesn't matter. Like, we're here for you. We exist to support the defense industrial base. That's why we're here. All right. Yes, we have to charge money, but that's just to keep the doors open. Literally, this part of our business, it's for you guys. All right. With the actual experts who know this stuff backwards and forwards. Anyway, when you talk with one of our experts, what we're going to do is actually break down the entire process into very, very, very simple steps. In fact, the entire secret to our success is while everyone else in the world is trying to make this into the most complicated thing ever, well, we figured out how to decomplicate it. I think that's a word. If it's not a word, it really should be a word. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Comment below, is decomplicate a word? And if it's not, maybe somebody watching this video can help us get it to be a word. I don't really know. How do you make a word into a new word in the English language? I don't know. Somebody comment below and tell me. We'll make it happen because I think everything should be decomplicated. Anyway, and make it easy on our clients because, well, that's what we do. In fact, for the average small to mid-sized company, okay, there is little to no preparation even needed or required for us to come in and help you get compliant at all. Like, it's just hire us and we show up and knock it out. Our first step is a gap analysis to see where you are right now and then figure out where we need to get you to go, right? So we're going to be doing a slew of deep discovery anyway. It is great if we happen to get a very simple questionnaire that we send out filled out ahead of time, but let's be honest, half the time that doesn't really happen anyway. So that doesn't take any work on your part. I mean, none. I mean, tell us what's going on with your system and then we'll knock out the rest. Now, we do provide a questionnaire that we'd love to get filled out in advance when possible, but I'll be honest with you, we only get those back about half the time, so sometimes we're going to blind in ourselves. And you know what? That's okay. It's not like we haven't done this 100 times before. So it's okay with us. A couple days with you and your team, we will get it all figured out. All right. Our discovery process is not only totally vetted, it's been used hundreds of times, it's very detailed, And again, we run everything. All you got to do is basically be there to answer some questions. Then there is the policy and documentation part. And you know what? There sure is a lot to do. All right. Not going to sugarcoat this one. Nothing I can do about that. There's a lot required. But the good news is that we bring 80 to 90% of that completely and totally done for you. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on attorneys like we did to help write these policies. We did all of that for you, and you don't have to worry about it because we're going to bring it all done for you, and we're going to customize it right there in the consultation. In fact, part of our process is going through all of these policies and all of the documentation we have to create to make sure you understand it. So we literally train it, we read it through it with you, and modify it to your precise needs based on your organization. Nothing complicated for you there. We take care of everything, and we bring it all done for you. I mean, look, our team is a pretty advanced team. These are not kind of bargain basement computer guys, all right? These are high-level career IT information security people. They're compliance people. They've been doing this a long time. They know how to deal with policy. They know how to get it done fast. So what about the temporary deficiencies and things on your plan of action with milestones? Well, I have to tell you, I've definitely seen some complicated stuff out there, but that's not how we do it. We have an internal policy that even non-computer people must be able to figure out what to do from our plans of action with milestones. And we keep them short, on average 8 to 12 pages, and it's in a simple line-by-line, check it off the list format to really make things easy for you. I hate seeing people who've been robbed by companies that provide super complicated plans of action with milestone that they could never actually execute. I mean, literally, if it's hundreds of pages, I guarantee you're not getting through it. Now, I guess you could say at the end of the day, doing it yourself might be a little bit complicated. Certainly not a one-day challenge, and most people could take on. But why would you when we exist to make getting compliant easy for you? Now, if you're just like super stubborn and you want to do it yourself, you can go to OnCallAcademy.com, and we've built a method to do it yourself. But I'm not going to kid you, that still could take you 6 to 24 months doing it yourself. Just depends on how much time you have and how much of your life you want to dedicate to this stuff. Or you can just hit the easy button and you can give us a call. So hey, at On Call, we take defense contractors just like you who have had this DFARS, NIST, SP 800-171, and CMMC, ITAR, and EAR information security compliance stuff dropped in their laps like a seagull on a sunny day, and we teach you how to level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, and getting this solved, all while allowing you to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Now that's what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you. If you're looking for more help getting compliant, our compliance experts are always on call for you. Visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the description below for links to get help right now. If you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button, or even better, smash the subscribe button, baby. Go ahead, do it. It's gonna feel good to get the latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. Until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there, and hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to know more about when it comes to information security and compliance. And I'll see you on the next one.